Mr. Warlord, starting us off strong. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Get some of these things going. And Electric Kiwi, the alternating bicep flexes for you, man. Thank you, dude, for the prime. Helping us get this day started. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Ugh. A new week to kick some butt in the games and games. That's the plan. And our plan for today is getting some benching in. Is the queue time on New World crazy in US too? I don't know. I haven't seen. That's exciting though. New World getting a queue. People getting fired up about it. Love to hear that. That's exciting. Very exciting. Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet. I haven't heard either. We'll see. It's not cool because you don't have time to queue up. You gotta get in there, huh? Gotta get in there to get the tree chopping or whatever, huh? Yeah, New World. I'm excited for the new patch. It sounds like a lot of people are. That's awesome. But first things first, we gotta get these gains in. And I think we'll probably be hitting up good old Wrath of the Lich King later. Start, you know, see if we can't like finish out the gear on my my Death Knight. Then we gotta think if we want to play another character. Yo, Razor, thank you so much for the prime, man. X-Razor. Thank you, dude. Some bicep pumps for you too, man. My natural, yeah. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, 100% lifetime natural. I really don't want to get involved in any of that other kind of stuff, man. It's just not worth it. I got a beautiful, you know, wife and baby boy. There's no reason to put my health at risk and, you know, spend less time with my family and my life because I want to have bigger delts. You do take protein there, yeah, but protein is a food, right? Protein is food. Yeah. I believe even if you look insane. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. I don't think I look insane, but I appreciate you pumping me up first thing in the morning. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Like peak natural body? Oh, just you wait, man. We got a lot of room to grow. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We still got plenty of gains to make, man. It's gonna be fun too. This is a pretty nice little bulk that we're on right now. But I still feel like we're kind of in the beginning of the bulk. So plenty of room to make some gains. That's the idea. But thank you, man. Appreciate you pumping me up. Giving me the good vibes right off the bat today. Thanks, man. But yeah, I feel like I've got a lot of room to grow. And even though my entire life isn't structured around bodybuilding, we're still in a pretty good groove right now with the food. I feel like we're probably in the best sort of bulking phase that we've had in a long time right now. So that's great. You know, predictably having a little baby definitely shakes up the way that you spend your time and energy. But yeah, we're all doing pretty good. Everything's pretty stable. What body fat am I? Oh, I think I'm much higher than 15%. Probably close to 20%. I'm eating 4,500 calories a day. And my meal strategy? What do you mean by that one? Some people think natural means no supplements or creatine or protein, right? But that's not what it usually means. Natural means you're not using, you know, exogenous hormones or other sort of performance-enhancing drugs. Creatine is basically like a multivitamin. You know what I mean? And protein is just food. So, yeah, you can use that kind of stuff, but you're not playing around with your hormones. You don't have veins in your 16%? Well, are you? That's the other thing. I mean, I'm kind of chubby. But, you know, that's just kind of part of the deal, right? TRT is not considered natural now. You're taking exogenous hormones. Yeah. So even if you were like, in a situation where testosterone therapy is medically required for you to stay healthy, you wouldn't be natural. But that's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? But no, you're taking an exogenous hormone, so no, you're not. So you could, if you really wanted to compete in bodybuilding, you still could, but you just wouldn't be able to compete in like drug tested natural shows because you don't fit the category, right? That's okay. It's like, it's like if you wanted to do endurance sports and you were injured so you can't run, so you had to ride a bike in order to get the endurance training in that you wanted to do, it doesn't mean that you can enter a foot race on a bike. But you can still do bike races, right? But you're not going to enter a foot race while riding a bike and be like, yeah, I have to ride this bike because I got injured. So I'm just going to ride my bike against all the runners. You know what I mean? You just got to find the endurance sport that makes sense for you, right? Right, TRT would not be natural, but you gotta, once again, if you need TRT, then you take it and you live a healthy life, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah. So. Got to work out today. It does happen. It does happen. But right, if somebody thinks you're not natural because you're taking creatine, they either are mistaken about what creatine is or they're mistaken on what natural usually means. And either way, that opinion is sort of like irrelevant because they're wrong. So it's like, and they're probably coming from a place of sort of ignorance. So, just like, hey man, like, this is what natural actually means, and if they kind of want to get bent out of shape about it, then you don't have to continue that conversation, right? Don't have to worry about it. Saw a guy on YouTube taking TRT to optimize his health. He's 30. Hey, you know what? Like, a lot of people are just gonna hop on because they want to, right? It's like light steroids in their mind. Can you do steroids early in life and come back to competing as natural? Not usually. Not in most bodybuilding natural organizations. No. Yeah. Not usually. But maybe it would depend on the federation. No, actually, I do not know. Never have tried them, but I can pretty much, use my my brain and assess those are not good. No. In CrossFit, you can't just get banned for 4 years. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, it probably depends on what organization you're trying to compete in. Some of them are like, nope, you can never have used any drugs ever in your life. And some people are like, yeah, it has to be 10 years ago or whatever. So, who knows? I compete in natural organizations because I'm natural and that's, makes sense to me. If I want to compete in a foot race, I want to compete, I'll try to find races that are foot races. How can they tell? Drug tests, urine tests, lie detector tests. But part of it is like, just be honest. Like, why bother lying? It's like if you wanna compete in bodybuilding, just compete where it makes sense. Not doing you or anybody any good. Like lying about it. There's not like money or fame in natural bodybuilding, really anyway. So just compete where it makes sense. Sup, Lance? I'm not familiar with them. Timmy, no. What I'm drinking? Some Legion Pulse, a little bit of BCAAs, and then Element, which is electrolytes. So a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of pump. Electrolytes, good stuff, good combo. Those are my two sponsors, by the way, Legion and Element. Yeah. Just curious how drug tests or lie detector tests. Obviously it's hard to tell if somebody took drugs 10 years ago and is now not taking drugs, but it is what it is, right? At that point, it's just kind of like, Just be honest. And compete. You know, if you're gonna compete fairly, then that's what you do, right? And if you took drugs a long time ago, then you know, compete where it's appropriate for you. I just really like working out. And I want to be able to do that for a long time. So I don't think drugs help me do that. I want to stay healthy. So that's the plan. Talking about Twitch Prime. Yeah, I think it's good. Oh, the instant natties give you a hard time to see who's natty. I don't know. This is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Who knows? Who knows, man? People used to give me a hard time about it, but I think that now they've seen me training for like 10 years, like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so. Hawaii, thanks so much for the Prime, dude. Big flex for the 6 months. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to take good Instagram pictures, you don't need drugs. Just get lean and then get good lighting and good angles and pick the pictures that you like and good to go. Nice little palm, yeah. You don't need to put your health at risk for that. If that's your goal, to taking cool pictures, yeah, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do all that health, you know, risk stuff. Yeah. Has anyone ever accused me of being unnatural? I mean, I lift weights online. I mean, of course, yeah. Of course, yeah. I mean, you've been in the stream when it happens, probably. It's just, I mean, it's a little ridiculous, but it does happen. It's like, hey, I noticed you're lifting weights. How much drugs do you take? It's like, well, that's not quite how that works. So yeah, it just happens. Yep. Yeah, I mean, if you think you can find value in all of the free gaming stuff, sure. Yep. Sure. Ugh. I've been around since you were really small. I went through phases. When was I really small? Like when I was like dieting down to compete in bodybuilding. Right, Rustin, right. Definitely get pretty trim when we get dieted down to compete, for sure. And Jen, thanks so much for the Prime. Before I started lifting at all, like when I was 10 years old. When did I start lifting? Living at the parents' house, right? When did I start lifting? Because I don't know if it counts as lifting or not, but I started going to the gym and working out regularly with my dad when I was 12. But I would say my eating changed a lot. Instead of staying relatively lean for distance running or just general like athletic purposes, start to actually mindfully eat a lot so you can add body mass. But of course, I mean, going from, you know, when I was in my early 20s to now my early 30s, and that's 10 years of training and eating and focusing on muscle building and just growing up as a person, right? Like really getting into muscle, yeah, but I was really lifting for a long time. But what I was doing is I was eating differently to build muscle. But yeah, no, for sure, like my training changed from like an endurance and like fitness focus to actually trying to build muscle. But the main thing that changed is really the food, right? So it's not like you started lifting. It's like once you started focusing your training and diet on bodybuilding, that's a different sort of thing. But I'm working out for a long time. Long time. Okay, man, thanks for 2 months, dude. Big flex for you. But yeah, I mean, we've definitely made some gains over the past 10 years of training. You would hope so, right? I mean, you could probably make a lot more gains than me in a very short period of time, but still. You can definitely ask questions here, Seamus. I don't mind, as long as you don't mind me referring you to sources of information that we have provided. But I don't mind answering questions, as long as you listen. I don't mind. Because if I, the mods can help you too. You're welcome to be here and ask questions. Like that's fun, because if you're a beginner with questions, there's likely other beginners with questions who can benefit from what you're asking. Just don't. We're not trying to brush your questions off if we refer you to like videos or something like that. But yeah, we're here to help, man. I like chatting about this kind of stuff. Yeah, that happens a lot when people are like, yeah, when you started lifting, it's like, yeah, I've been doing this for a while. So I have to just defend myself just a little bit. I have to defend my effort just a little bit, not necessarily pretend like I didn't make gains over the years. Yeah. That's good memory. Yeah, we spent a couple years as, well, I've done various stages of doing like vegetarian. Yep, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, ask away. So that's good? Good. Yeah, I'd like to hear that. For sure. Let's see. But that's the thing, is right, like, when I start sharing my lifting progress on my social medias, people are like, whoa, he just started lifting, because I've only just now seen him doing lifting content. But it's like, no, I've been in the gym since I was 12 years old, you know, so this is not new. So that's what I mean, is when people are like, whoa, he went from nothing to making all these gains, it's gotta be drugs. It's like, no, I've really just been eating more and continuing to train with the passion that I've always had for training. But now 10 years down the line, you guys see that I work out every day. And hopefully at some point you'll make some gains, right? So, hopefully that's what would happen, right? But yeah, the beginning of me sharing my lifting was not the beginning of my lifting. That's the beginning of me sharing my lifting, which is cool. Yep. Yep. Lifted weights for as long as I can remember. I've never done it seriously. You lift and get sore. I don't do it back, but I don't get back into it regularly. Also, I have no idea what a good starting plan to take seriously. Any advice? Well, first of all, you've already sort of diagnosed your main issue is you don't do it consistently, right? So it could be as simple as like push-pull legs with either a rest day or an arms and shoulder day. And probably one of the biggest things you need to do is make sure that you're eating enough. Because doing all the training but not like eating appropriately can lead you to not really making gains. Yeah. Which is like what I'm talking about with our one buddy, where I've been working out for a long time, but once you start changing your food to make gains or to get leaner, that's what really changes your body and body composition, right? So you'll hear me reiterating so much about how important food is. Yeah. Good old Bash Squeaky, yep. No, I just say that pretty often. It's like, I remember when you started lifting. I was like, do you? You remember when I started working out, do you? Back when I was posting all those YouTube videos when I was 12, huh? I get so sore I have to wobble like a penguin for days? Yeah. Getting more food in you and training more consistently will help that not be quite so sore. And Spooky, Kabuki, thank you so much for that prime, dude. Welcome, man. But yeah, it sounds crazy, but the more consistently you train, the less sore you actually get. Yep. And you can do a little bit less per workout if you're getting like incapacitated soreness levels. just leave a little bit in the tank and make sure you get a little lift in and then go again tomorrow. And then you'll kind of be able to moderate your intensity per workout with your ability to recover from those workouts. Allow you to be a little more consistent. And Chromar, holy crap, man. 38 total months, 3 years plus is insane, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. But yep, you gotta set your sights on and calibrate your effort for consistency. But you can also check out, my daily workout streams and even the videos that I upload of those workouts to give you an idea of how I structure my training. Yep. TV, the first thing to watch is exclamation mark nutrition, right? You can really eat whatever you want as long as you get your macros and calories dialed in. Going for size or endurance? Right now I'm mostly trying to build muscle at the moment and get stronger and build muscle. Sure, diet plan, the first thing is exclamation mark nutrition. That's the first thing. What I eat in particular is I eat salad, I eat rice, I eat some sort of protein, and I have like some cereal at night. It's not very exciting or special foods, but what matters is understanding how the numbers work. Your food has a certain amount of energy in it, which is called calories, and then further that's broken down into macronutrients, which do different things in your body. Carbohydrates being a really easily accessible, fast source of energy, fat being used in your hormones and your nerves, but also an energy source, and then protein, which is used for, building and repairing muscle, and also energy. It's all energy. But once you understand that your body needs a certain amount of energy, and if you feed it more than that, it's going to store energy as body fat. If you feed it less than that, it's going to start to use the body fat for calories, which allow you to either build your body with building muscle and maybe a little bit of fat, or pulling fat off of your body by playing with those numbers. Like, things get a lot easier. It's a lot easier. Because as you probably have experienced, there's a lot of BS out there. And a lot of things that kind of make things a little bit unclear. But starting from there is what matters the most. So what individual items of food do I eat? I can share that with you, but I need you to understand the basics of how the numbers work. To put that in perspective, why I'm doing what I'm doing. Which is basically just finding a way of getting those numbers in with foods that I like and feel good to me. Give me good energy, digest well, taste good, etc., right? And it warmed up. And Seamus, thanks so much, man. Big flex for you. I appreciate it, dude. I told you all that wants to lift weights too? That's fantastic. Probably get her started on just body weight movements, like push-ups, even if it's push-ups from her knees, just to get her started. So instead of having your feet all the way out, you do it like this, right? Do body weight squats, going for walks together or bike rides together would be awesome. You have a reference? Yeah, that video that I just linked. Yeah. Yes. Exclamation mark nutrition. Yep. Indeed. Yep. I mean, that's fine to get some exercise, Lance. It's all good. You gotta get the diet right though too, right? I want to cut, but I don't want to lose my muscle mass and strength. Yeah, that's tough. Exclamation mark nutrition, exclamation mark fat loss, exclamation mark bulk. All that will link to the video. Yep. I'll just get started, Carrie. You struggle with your metabolism. Okay. So struggling with your metabolism mostly just means you haven't really spent very much time tracking and adjusting your intake accordingly, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's not that you struggle with your metabolism, it's just that you're just inconsistent with your food. Training pre during my workout? Yeah. Yep. A little half scoop during it. It's nice. It's nice. Yep. All right. Let's get this thing going. Yep. Gotta track them calories and be consistent. Consistency makes all the difference. You could really end up feeling frustrated, or feel like you're spinning your wheels Because you're like, I worked really hard today. Why am I not seeing progress? You gotta be honest with yourself too, right? Like if you're only tracking and sticking to your calories 2 days out of the week, I mean, no, you shouldn't be surprised if things aren't going the way you want, right? What I mean? Whatever gets him going, Lance. Walking's good too. All good. All good. I just gotta get started. Warmed up. Yeah, that'll help, Carrie, that'll help. And tracking your calories, like, after the meal is one thing, that's helpful, but even better is like planning your meals out and sticking to it. I think that's even better. Rather than just kind of eating whatever and then making do with however many calories and macros you have at the end of the day, that's one way to do it. But even better, I'd say, is actually planning your meals ahead of time. Kind of like how you're planning your build in like a video game, right? You go to a talent calculator and you plan out your build, and then you just put the points in, right? The same thing with MyFitnessPal. You kind of plan out your meals, and then when it's time to eat for the day, you just fill the points in, right? Like just eat what you said you were gonna eat. All right? Stick to the plan. Helps out. Then you can kind of tinker around with, okay, that felt pretty good, or that didn't feel so good, and adjust, right? Yep. Yep. Oh boy. Yep, plenty of time, Carrie, plenty of time. Yeah, but part of going to the gym is like figuring out how many you got in the tank, right, Beans? Like if it's been a while, he's got to kind of get a feel for it. And erring on the side of less intensity early on, I think is fine, where you're getting a feel for it. Addiction, yep. Game plan for today, same as always. Get this workout in and then go get some gaming in, take a break, chill with the fam, and get back on for some nighttime gaming. Sorry that you're sick today, but that means that you get to hang out with us. That's fun. Yeah, because I mean, if you got your friend who hasn't been in the gym for a while, in the gym finally, and you just kill the guy, that might not help them wanting to get back into it. But if they have like a fun workout that felt good, and they're excited because they got a little bit more in the tank to get next time, that's good. That's good. Best advice ever is don't track your workouts on your food planner. I agree. I agree. Eat consistently, track your food. Train consistently, and you can track your training for training purposes, but you'll see what you need to adjust in a week or two when you see whether the weight has gone up or down. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that. You should train how you need to train for training purposes, and then see what happens with your food after that. And they are related, but yeah, I agree. A buddy personal trainer's been helping you set up a more optimal health focused routine. Cool. Working on your core, redirecting to lifting with good form. That's excellent. Excellent. Works for me. Sounds good to me. Yep. Leave 1 to 2 reps in the tank. Yeah, that's good. Then just do more sets. I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, if you feel like your core is weak, work the core, but also work on them glutes. Work them glutey gains. Them glutey booty gains. Because weakness in your lower back, a lot of time can actually just be weakness in like your glutes and your hamstrings and stuff. We're on Benediction and we're in a guild called Faceless right now. Yep. That'll be our guild. On old Benny. Yeah. So far, so good over there. But no, by all means, keep doing the core stuff. Definitely, flock it is, yeah, it is. I tried the Genesis greens. That's potent. It's a greens. It's a green supplement. You can mix it with stuff too. Marvel shows movie. I mean, I've enjoyed the ones that I like, but I mean, I don't really. Sorry, I've enjoyed the ones I've watched, but I haven't been able to keep up recently. Yeah. I'm a little bit behind, I think. So this weekend, the home gym. All right, what all you got at the home gym? That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yeah, we were having a bit of a discussion about some people not liking the idea of shows or video games with female leads. Just heads up on that one, Beans. Heads up. People might still be up, percolated from that discussion. All right. Alrighty. My elbow is talking to me just a little bit about it on the way down, but yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Ugh. Get you on. Thanks, Salty. We will, bro. Yeah, we're in a nice little gains phase right now. That's the plan. Yeah. That's the plan. Actually, we get the 35s out, I think. Just doing a little bit of benching today. Benching and curls to start the week. Wow. That's a fun setup there, Carrie. I don't usually eat before my morning workouts. Not usually. I kind of like to get in the gym first thing. Sometimes I'll tag along to take Archer to school. Try some workouts a little bit later, but it's still usually the first thing I do for the day. Yep. Sort of buy bigger shirts. There you go. I might need to. I've been thinking about it. But I'll probably be all right. Just some of them XL Games and Gain shirts. Archer's 3 now, I told him. Isn't that crazy? 3.5. Insane, huh? Whew. I know. He's awesome. He's a good boy. He wasn't feeling so good over the weekend, though. Had a really fun day on Saturday, and then kind of felt sick on Sunday, but he's doing better today, so that's good. We're hoping it's one of those things that just kind of blew on through. That's what happened, so. Doing good today. Blow on through. Yeah, exclamation mark merch if you need some new stuff. Get you some games gear. Merch. Yeah, that's our merch. Yeah. The games and gains stuff. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. What's up, Nim? Yeah. Back at it with the product too. Thank you so much. Here's some bicep flex action here. Thank you, dude. Welcome back, good to see ya. Glad to have you. Getting this day started off real strong with 10 subs already. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Get this thing going. Almost to our working sets today. I want to do 250 5x5. Should be all right. Just gotta keep the elbow happy. Should be all right. We'll do a couple benches and then we'll maybe throw some shoulders in too. Yeah. You don't think you could rock a Gymshark shirt? Why not? Fits real nice. Kind of athletic fit. Whew. I'm sure you'd be fine. I'm sure you'd be fine. You trying to tell me I'm looking small or something? I don't think I can wear your shirt, bro. It's a little too small for me. It's like, all right. Take it easy there, big fella. Take it easy. I see where you're going. See where you're going with this. Like I said, get you some new games merch. You got it. Set. Yeah, you need some of them shorts, what you need. That's what you need. Right, Carrie, what you want is Element. That's our sponsor. Yeah, that's what you want. Element. Yeah. That's what you want. Yeah. It's mostly push-pull legs. That's the good stuff, though. Yep. That's one of our sponsors. They're awesome. That's funny, Nev. It's in the title, LMNT. Pronounced element. Yeah. How much do I bench? Usually like twice a week. What am I benching right now? This will be 250 is what I want to do. For like 5, that might be, we'll see. Yeah, element is definitely worth using, yeah. This right here is gonna be 250, we're just warming up. This would be pounds. 50 pounds. I live in the United States, so we still use pounds over here for whatever reason. Not much now, not too bad. Not too bad. Enough to get some good reps in. What's my max? 355 is my most I've ever done. But not there right now. We're gonna be getting some reps in. Try to keep the elbow happy. It's been chatting to me recently. Can you ask for advice? Sure. So, yes, I think it is Prey Shock, yeah. I think so. Trying to work out my back. I never feel that hard in my back. Oh, shoulders and arms? Yeah. I'll show you in a second. What exercises are you doing? Because you might need to lighten the weight so you can learn what it feels like to squeeze your back. So instead of being like this, what you want to do is get your chest out front, your shoulders back and down. You can just do this sitting there in your chair. So go like this, and then pull your elbows down into your hips. You should already feel like your lats engaging from that as it is, right? So, yeah. Of course, BB, yeah, get through some of these shorts. But yeah, so chest out, shoulders back and down, arms out front, pull your elbows down into your hips. Boom. Boom. You should be feeling your lats activate. You're not just chilling, sitting there. All right, we go. I'll probably do that for 6, but I'll do it for 5 for a little while, and then we'll see what's up. What okay, keep working on it, man. Need bigger shoulders. Need bigger shouldies. It's not really an injury. It's just mad. Yeah, just use that link right there that I put you. Yep. Exclamation mark element. Yep, that's the link. That'd be great. You'll love it. Yep. Turned it first time 2 years those gains. Well, we've been eating recently. That's probably the main thing. Just been eating. Is 2-day breaks and workouts too long? Like, a 2-day break happened, is that okay? Or like, your plan has 2 days in between workouts, like it's structured. 2 days off, if it happens, it's okay. 2 days off between every workout, it's like, yeah, that's probably a little more than you need. Yeah. In my opinion, that'd be more than I'd want. I noticed the growth between sets for a reason. I mean, just pumps. I could always use the arm work, and it gives me a chance to sit here and talk with you guys for a second. How many grams of protein getting daily? Probably 200 to 220. Exclamation mark element. There it is. You got it. Looking huge, say thanks. Been eating, man, been eating. That's how it goes. Not getting overly chubby, but not getting overly chubby, but definitely trying to make some gains. Yep. Let's do water. Need to get the electrolytes right. It makes a big difference. For me, it's made a big difference, and I drink a lot of water, so you know. I'm definitely a water enjoyer, but having some electrolytes mixed into that makes a big difference for like my day-to-day like energy and just how I feel. I don't feel like so blasted. Losing the abs yet? I never really lose the abs, but I mean like I'm definitely not like ripped abs. But my abs kind of showed high body fat generally. They're still there. Testosterone booster vitamins that make it to the UK. I mean, I'm sure you can find some natural testosterone boosters, but they're really not going to do much. Joint issues? No, not really. Not usually. My elbow's just getting a little bit mad on the descent, but if I do the descent pretty quickly, then it's okay. Your joints by, not doing too much weight, using good form, doing accessory movements, that kind of stuff. Yep. It's not showing you the link. Oh, weird. That is weird. Yeah, legal natural testosterone boosters aren't going to do much for you. But for example, like the Legion multivitamin has ashwagandha in it, which can be part of healthy hormones, so you can try that, but yeah. You're gonna find a lot of like test boosters, and they're not gonna do anything. Definitely don't spend a lot of money on them, but something like the Legion multivitamin could be good for you. Or ashwagandha. Yeah, as long as I take that first rep down kind of fast, that's fine. Whew. To let my friends borrow the gym. Sometimes I've had people come over and train together, which is fun. Proper test is ready to go if you're looking at increased test, right? But that's not the kind of thing that you just hop on for fun. That's like, that changes your whole life. I think I'm just gonna do 255. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and tack that on for 5. We did 2 warm-up reps at 250 and that felt fine. We needed to do 255. So let me tell you, Carrie, to type baj.gg/lmnt in your browser. That's all you gotta do. Do not set your weight on purpose? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is my elbow, for whatever reason, if I control it really slow on the way down, something like kind of rolls over in my elbow and it hurts. But if I take it to my chest pretty quickly and just get it repping, it doesn't hurt. So I'm just getting it going. Yeah, getting it going. That's how it goes sometimes, yeah. So I'm just taking it right to my chest, just right off the bar. And then no pain that way, just may as well hit it then. Eating 4,500 calories. Who knows, Beans? I mean, people just make shit up all the time, bro. I would imagine being in a healthy, committed, loving relationship that involves, physical love is probably also very good for your testosterone. Like a nerve roll? No, I don't think it's a nerve. It's just like probably something in there. All good. Yeah, don't do that kind of stuff, Twisted. Yeah. Don't play around with SARMs or testosterone at all. I mean, if you want to take good care of your testosterone, get good exercise, good food, good sleep, and things will probably take care of themselves. And if a problem persists, then you can see a doctor about that. But yeah, don't be getting into the SARMs and stuff, man. Never not eat. 4,500 is the amount of calories that I can very comfortably eat, and I'm hungry for my meals. Once I start to get past like 5K, 5,500, that's when stuff starts to feel like, oh man, I'm like full all the time. But 4,500 still feels pretty good, and I'm gaining weight fine on that. Planning on competing again? Yeah. I haven't been like working towards competing in terms of like dieting down for it during the pandemic because it's just not something I'm gonna do. But what we're doing right now is an important part of the competition process where you actually allow yourself to build some muscle and get better. I mean, I'm not like a genetic freak in terms of my genetics, but what I do have going for me is I like to work out and I tolerate working out well. and I like to eat, and I tolerate eating a fair amount pretty well. So I don't have insane muscle insertions or whatever else, but I enjoy and tolerate doing the shit pretty well. So that's good. Do you keep tabs on how much water you drink each day? Not really, but I just drink water throughout the day. Just regularly. And adding the element is nice. Above average genetics? Yeah, I mean, I'm happy, I'm very grateful to have a healthy body, for sure. But I bet if I didn't work out for 20 years, I wouldn't look like I was above average anything, right? I definitely have put in an above average amount of work, that's for sure. But to only look like this after 20 years of lifting is probably not very impressive, right? But I do really enjoy it. Okay, we're gonna do 255. That way you can be a little too easy, but we'll do a couple more reps. And we'll re-examine that position. 6'5", right? 5'11". Yeah. Wish you're better eating, struggle with it? Yeah. Well, just like anything else, you can get better at it over time, right? So. Yeah, that's how it goes. Just like everything else, you can get better at it over time. By practicing it. That sounds kind of funny to talk about it, something like eating, but that's how it is. Have I ever just quit and stopped lifting for any period? I think the worst my lifting has ever been was during my junior year of college when I was really going through a lot of like just changes, and mentally I wasn't doing too great, which is when I, started my YouTube channel. And remember when I was talking to you guys about having to kind of work through some stuff and having to get back into touch with myself and the things about myself that I liked, and doing the stuff that made me feel good and made me feel like me, and getting back into working out regularly was one of those things. That's one of the probably the main things. Outside of that, mostly just like either getting sick, having to take some time off from being sick, or maybe after my 2018 competition season, took a little bit of time off the gym to just kind of let my body just recover a little bit. Yeah. But working out is definitely one of those things that I really enjoy doing. I look forward to doing and benefit from tremendously in terms of like my personal health and stuff, mental health and stuff. I watch football. I like watching football. I just don't really have like a lot of time to just sit down and watch football. But I do like it. Yeah. I don't really keep up though. I'm 5'11". I weigh about 223 right now. 221, 223, somewhere around there. Maybe 222 is good. Good. Yeah. We're looping back, Lance. We're looping back. No. Yeah. I feel you, Remnant. When I was like 16 and like still running, yeah, like you can never eat enough. I feel you. Thankfully, as I've gotten older, my like insatiable appetite has slowed down a little bit. So like you're not like stuffed full of food and still hungry. Like you're not feeling so stuffed all the time. Like I can still eat a lot of food, but it's just different. I don't feel so starving all the time. It's kind of nice. Cause yeah, when I was young and like a runner and going to the gym, I was hungry all the time. I'm 32 now. So that feels good. But the way I've eaten has changed over the years too. I feel like I'm in a really good place with my food right now. I like what I'm doing. with the food at the moment. Food's going in easy, feels good. I'm not gaining weight too fast. I'm not feeling too full all the time. Yeah, it's a tricky balance, making sure you get enough energy, but not so much that you feel like bloated and grody when you're running. Yeah. I think running first thing in the morning is one of the things that's kind of made me prefer training fasted in the morning. Yeah. It's good practice though, Remnant. How old are you? It's good practice that you're actually doing it now. Because that's like, I talk about it all the time, like macros and stuff, because I didn't like learn about that and put that into action until much later, you know, in my athletic journey, right? But if I would have known all that stuff when I was like training like in high school and college, that would have been a huge help, right? Because I was just kind of winging it. Just didn't know. So. People ask sometimes if there's like one thing that you wish you would have known or done differently about my training. It's that. I wish I would have known about tracking calories and macros earlier. Do macros really help, or just eat garbage and try to work out sometimes? Yeah, it makes a big difference, yeah. Yep. I think food selection has value too. 27, quite old. 27 is not quite old, man. No, you're not quite old. Do you count your calories of the day or do you try to wing it? No, like right now, what do I do? Right now, I actually have my meals planned out ahead of time. I just stick to those meals. For muscle mass, do you agree lower rep, higher weight? Not necessarily. No, I think for hypertrophy, I think like a mid-range, moderate weight, moderate reps is actually good. But working up to some heavier stuff into your training is good to get it stronger so you can do more volume with more weight. So, thanks, Masashi. I appreciate it, man. Glad to be here, bro. Let's get another set in real quick. This 250 or 255 is moving pretty good. Just need to, like I said, it's got to bring that first rep down pretty fast, and then we're pretty much good to go. Feels pretty good, not too crazy, but feels pretty good. So the Packer meals? No, not right now, but I really like those. Those were fun. Yeah, 5 grams of creatine regardless. Yeah, everybody should be taking creatine. If you guys live in the United States, just go ahead and grab some Legion Recharge. So creatine basically helps your cells be hydrated and have enough of a crucial ingredient that they use for creating energy. Remember high school biology reading about ATP? Cellular respiration, creating ATP that cells use for energy? That's one of the things that creatine is involved in. Yeah. Yep. I don't usually need to go to failure. Do you ever think of doing amateur bodybuilding competitions? I'm actually a pro natural bodybuilder. Yeah. I like BCAAs. The science isn't strong on them, but I like the way they make me feel. Crow Jangles, thanks so much for the 8 months, dude. Yeah, I've done a few amateur bodybuilding competitions, and then in 2018, I actually earned my pro status, so I was able to compete in pro shows. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yep. Wondering something, how come people put their chest up while doing bench press, not laying flat? Because it puts your shoulders back and your chest out, which is a stronger position and safer position to bench from. It also helps get your lats in. And like you can brace your lats up against your back. So it's just a much stronger, safer position to bench from. You say natural, how many unnatural people are out there? Like quite a few, yeah, I would imagine. Saying most people are not natural is kind of probably not quite. PewDiePie is still pretty new to his fitness adventure, which is fantastic. I'm very proud of him, for sure. But yeah, I don't think most people are not natural, but it depends on who he's talking about. A lot of people say going to failure is only way to overload. I think that's just not true. I think there's science to suggest that not going to failure is also good, and leaving a couple reps in the tank and doing more volume over time is good. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Did we mark that one? We did. Okay, here we go. Most people in competitions? Yeah, people who like compete in untested bodybuilding, yeah, that's the point. Yeah. But most people who compete in natural bodybuilding shows, I would imagine, are not enhanced. I would imagine they are natural. Most people. Some people aren't. And I've competed against those people, and I've won against those people. So, yeah. So you say mid-range is best 8 to 10 reps. I'll use 40 pounds, look like you're using less. Why? For like a bicep curl? Is that what you're talking about? Never looked at it before. Mid-30s. Where do you recommend starting? Calisthenics? Yeah, body weight stuff is fine. I mean, I could curl 40s too. It's just like whatever gives you the amount of tension and control you want. Yeah. Chicken for your meal? Well, depends on which ones. Yeah. I was definitely eating a lot of chicken and broccoli in 2015. In 2018, I was actually dieting mostly on cereal. I'd say 35s just feel a little bit better to me. Working on it, Mitch. Working on eating, making some gains. If I contract my program? Usually it's like push-pull legs twice a week. Something like that. People that compete in the open division, yeah, like untested bodybuilding is, yeah, you can pretty much assume people are taking about as much drugs as they can handle. Yeah. As they can survive. Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Since you used to run as were you like genetically lucky with good VO2 max? I have no idea. I just like to run. I just like to work. I like the grind. It's been a recurring thing for me in terms of my activities that I participate in for enjoyment and for, I guess, my work now. Work out 6 days a week. I try to work out every day if I can. It probably has more to do with the way my head works than the way my, VO2 max works. You know what I mean? Ugh. Do you know this change in hormones test? I mean, I don't get my testosterone regularly checked with respect to like changes in my diet. But yeah, if you don't eat enough fat, you're gonna feel worse. How do you get sponsored as a small streamer? Create good content, create value for your brand. People might want to be part of it. What are tips for more testosterone? Don't worry about it. Get good exercise, eat good food, get good rest, and your body will pretty much handle everything else. How old are you? Not. You a young fella? Chances are your testosterone is probably gonna be just fine. Take cold showers, it doesn't do anything, but sure, if you want to, go for it. He's 16. Gotcha. Yeah. Your testosterone's probably just fine. So if you're actually 16 years old, use this time to start building good habits with respect to your exercise and your nutrition and your sleep. Well, we've been eating recently, baby calves. We've been eating. I mean, a couple months ago, I was a little bit leaner. That's kind of how it goes. But hopefully we've made some gains since MOP. Yeah, I hope so. Can I handle this weight 6 times? Yeah, I think so. But we're going to go up after this, too. We're going to do a little more next time. Ugh. Taking a cold shower is not going to have any impact on anything, but if you like it, go for it. Might elevate your breathing rate if you're cold. Those feel pretty good. Whew. Sergeant Thunder Thighs. Oh my goodness. What a name. Big flex to the right. What's up, Raiders? Hey, you guys are in the right place. The fellow Thunder Thigh possessor. You're in the right place. Welcome, welcome. Thunder Thighs are welcome here. Thank you, Sergeant. Love it. How's the lift? We're getting there. Am I natural? Yes. Creatine is natural, yes. Yeah. Yep. Let's go good. My bulking, we are on the way up right now, yep. I thought it had an effect on muscle healing stages. No, not really. But, I mean, maybe, but an ice bath is different than a cold shower. There also may be research that suggests ice baths are not good for recovery. So, yep. We are on the way up though, yep. You feel really fatigued after work, yeah. One exercise, don't have the energy for it. Legion Pulse, get yourself some pre-workout. Yep, do I have different clothing? No, it just fits a little tighter. Yeah. For sure, Chris, I'm with you, man. 16 is a great time to start building some healthy habits. Yep, most definitely. Yep. Ooh, spooky waffle, yeah. Yeah, you definitely, yeah, I don't want to mess around with my health in that way at all, no. I want to stay nice and healthy for my family and still enjoy working out. Need a spot? I think I'm okay. I wish, with push days and bicep curl pull movement, it's just some pumps, man. Just some pumps. Yeah. This shirt is from Gymshark, but I also have my own merch too. This shirt, like the Games and Games shorts, that's our brand. I love these shorts, some of my favorite ones. Yeah. Let's try 275 for like 3. A couple sets of 3. We good? Maybe I'll come back down and do some more volume at the end, but we'll see. Just want to get some work, and those 5s felt pretty good. They probably even felt a little light, but this is 75. But yeah, curls. I mean, my arms need to work, and curls don't really negatively impact my benching at all. So may as well. Yep. Yeah, see, LOL Doink, you can get some of that stuff from the Legion multivitamin. Yeah. That's very scary, Waffle. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I love training, and I want to be able to do it for a long time, and I don't want to be doing things that put that at risk, you know? I want to make some gains, but we can do that naturally. Which is another reason why I appreciate, you know, my sponsor Legion using ingredients that are good, proven effective, at good doses, but no sketchy stuff, right? Just the good stuff. What about natural ways to increase testosterone? Like I said, take good care of your training, your food, and your rest, and you're gonna be good to go. And that's gonna be just fine. That's gonna be just fine. Ugh. Both for your testosterone health and your training and your food and your rest are gonna have a way bigger impact on your ability to build muscle and increase your fitness and strength and whatever than whatever other BS methods are supposed to increase your testosterone, right? So, yeah. You're on Rex MD now, haven't been bigger, right? So no supplement that's legal and safe is gonna make you make more gains than just training better and eating more. No pre-workout or whatever is gonna make you build muscle. Pre-workout makes training more fun because you have caffeine and pump and stuff, and maybe even helps you out. But yeah, who knows, Zeke? You probably looked that up yourself, don't you think? I mean, I can tell you no for sure, but I mean, you're probably just not really sure why you're trying to troll like that. Have a red beer fast strong? I don't think I have, no. Nope. Instead of getting rest as a new father, that's tricky. Yeah, it's tricky. It changes though over time. Yeah. Try to work with your partner on that. Sleep when the baby sleeps is one of those things. Yeah. Here we go. So we can get a few reps in here, so this feels. Well, I mean, I guess we could just do that for 5. I guess that's another option. We'll see. I wasn't talking to you about trolling. I was asking Zeku why they were trolling. But sure, I don't know what that supplement is. I'm just telling you that. That supplement isn't going to make you make more gains than just taking better care of your food and training anyway. Yeah. Well, loud Nautilus. Yeah. Let's see. Interesting. Yeah, we did 275 for 5. It's like, okay. We'll see how that goes, huh? We'll see how that goes, right? All right. Okay. You have low test naturally. Okay. Well, then you should probably be getting it from a doctor or whatever. Like I said, I don't know what that is. So, you do you, man. You do you. But once again, if you have low testosterone, then just buying something off the internet isn't probably what you should be doing, right? But if you're getting it from a doctor and that's going to help you out living a healthier life, sure. I don't know your full situation, but I imagine you're taking good care of it and making sure that you're ready to be on that kind of stuff for the rest of your life, right? Yeah, but you get it just for grip. Just for grip. Here we go. Just did it before that time. Never chalk. You don't have to. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Those feel pretty good though. Those do feel pretty good. I only did 4 that time though. We could just call it 4. Make it, keep it happy. That'll be fine. Blech. What program? I don't have like an official program. It's just kind of some sort of approximation of push-pull legs. Just kind of doing my own thing. But I think it probably mostly looks like push-pull legs. And Martin, thank you so much, dude, for the prime. Appreciate it, man. I feel like I recovered pretty well on that. But sometimes I'll just be like a push-pull legs push where it's like an arms and shoulder day. If I need like an extra day of recovery, but I still want to work out, I can always use more arms and shoulders work. Yeah, the bench feels pretty good today. Yeah. Oh, thanks, One Punch. Yep, it's getting done. Working, yeah. Hope so. Most of the fullness is just from eating more food right now, which has been good. Yep. It doesn't take too long to get a little workout in. I've made lots of warrior guides. What are you looking for in particular, like Wrath or Modern Monks? I made a Fury guide for Shadowlands recently, and kind of a pre-patch quick guide for Wrath. Both of those are on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and take a peek at that. That'd be perfect for you. All right. Need to be done benching, unfortunately. Even though it's feeling good, need to be done because my elbow's getting mad. 3x4 is good though. I've been on that one. Doesn't hurt doing anything else. It's just like on the way down, it like rolls over in there somewhere. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's okay though. Yeah, 10-15 minute walk is good. Come back to the world for the Great Sword Moonstone Sands? Maybe. We did do a dungeon run, carpal tunnel in there. I don't think that's where carpal tunnel is. Yeah, we did do a dungeon run with the Great Sword on stream Friday morning. That was fun. That was fun. There's still room for DK Wrath guides? Sure. Why not? But yeah, I don't want to make it mad. That's 275 is moving dangerously smooth. Tennis elbow. So the only time it ever hurts is supporting it on the way down, and it feels like something kind of like rolls over in there. You know what that is? My left elbow and stuff is, yeah, it's on the way down. That's only. I can press just fine. Once I get it moving, it's fine. But if I try to control it like on the way down, it starts to get a little bit mad. Not sure what that is. All good. That could be enough benching for today. That's only 8 sets. Well, I guess I did 10. We did 250 for 2, so that's good. Benching, I mean, I feel pretty good benching. It's just that one little thing. But that could be enough. We can do other stuff. Thankfully, it doesn't hurt doing anything else. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of one of those like little annoying things. But when we hit 275 for 5, that's pretty good. Look, you wear a brace, yeah. You do when I do dips? Yeah, I don't do dips. Yeah. Super random, Mr. Gamer, but good one. Might have pulled a tendon. Oh yeah? Tennis elbow, is that tennis elbow? Yeah. You have to, you do like the tempering? Yeah. We all have that? Man, we're all beat up. Nah. It's not that big of a deal, but that was moving pretty good. It's just the weight's starting to get heavy enough that it activates it a lot, so I'm gonna quit doing it. I can do some more normal benching, but I don't know. I think we can be done benching for today. I can do some dumbbells or something. Do some incline dumbbells or some shoulders, something like that. Yep. So is that like the little brace that just sits right there? I bet if I just don't bench for a while, it'll feel better. Like a couple days. Probably feel better next time. But the benching that we're doing is starting to get a little heavier, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. But the fact that 275 was moving that easy is pretty exciting. Yeah, we just gotta let it chill out for a couple days. Somebody did a good bench set today, and now we just chill. We still got time to train too. Below the elbow on the form. Oh, you put it down here? Interesting. I think I probably need it right about there. Thunderthoughts, thanks so much for the sub too, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. What's up, Talon? Getting warmed up for the day, bro. I'm getting it going. But yeah, we can switch over to probably some shoulder work now. Make it a full push day. We kind of blasted that bench press though. That was not too bad. 275 at 3x4 is pretty good. We'll just work through a little more pressing, but have it be more of a light and rep kind of thing, just to kind of get some blood flow in the area. Recent injury, yeah, something like that. I figure if we take a couple days between benching, which we would normally do anyway, it'll probably feel better next time. Yep. All good. We do a fair amount of rowing, fair amount of pulling, yeah. Yep. Yeah, my left elbow has always been kind of weird anyway, so. But this one doesn't hurt all the time. It's just like, it's almost like there's something rolling over in there in a way that doesn't like, whatever. Whatever. Finish off with some arms and shoulders, do a little extra triceps. We'll be all right. It'll be all right. Still good benching for today though. Solid bench. 255 felt easy. 275 felt easy. Get the elbow healthy and keep pumping. Record my sets? Yeah, I mean, I stream my whole workouts, right? So, but maybe not on that left side. This is not the first time it's happened, but yeah. What's the fastest car? I don't know. I don't really usually get in this. I've only ever had 2 cars ever. I think the Audi we have is faster than my first car. So this would probably be pretty good. Probably this current one, I guess. I'm not a big car guy. I just want something safe and reliable. That's pretty much where we're at right now, thankfully. Your cardio? Not a lot. Hey, Coleman, thanks for 3 months of my big flex for you. Appreciate it, dude. Not a ton, not a ton. Yeah, it's just an accumulation put in work. I mean, we're just, we're doing a little bit heavier benching, so it's controlling all the way down. This thing is like, whoa, that's heavy. It'll be fine. It's just enough for today. Yeah. Yeah. It's just enough for today. That's all. And that's fine. 10 sets. But we were doing mostly bench. Done with bench, so now I'm gonna do a little bit of shoulder work, maybe a little bit incline dumbbells over there. Just a little bit of light accessory pressing now. After the benching. Benching felt pretty good. My elbow's getting a little bit mad on the heavy benches, but that's okay. Work through the German engineering, yep, exactly. How many reps? I think my favorite rep range is like 8 to 12. How much fat? Probably like 100 to 120 grams maybe. Something like that, depending on what protein source I eat. We're probably gonna do some kind of rows tomorrow. So we'll do some pull-ups today. Whew. Hit a cut. No, it's time to make some gains right now. Not cutting right now. Now it's time to make some gains. Realistic, I probably won't do like a real, like shredded cut until I compete again. Now it's time to build, brother. Time to build. You gotta be better than last time, right? Not gonna be better than last time if I don't take some time to grow, right? £200 is the goal for what? Oh. 200 pounds lean? That'd be insane. Body weight? Are you going up to 200, you're saying? You're 5'11", 216. I don't want to look skinny. So I start only lifting or also cardio. Do you feel like you look skinny right now? Whew. Your goal is 200? You got this, bro. Yeah, I think I'm at probably my best body composition at this body weight I've ever been, so that's cool. But yeah, just to put it in perspective, Rundle, so we gotta get better than this. We gotta get better than that, which is not impossible, it's going to require some time and a surplus, right? And there's no reason to get that lean right now. I won't be doing that again until it's time to compete. But with having a little beautiful, wonderful baby boy, I haven't really been having good time and a surplus for a while. Is that me? Yeah. That's what I mean. Nothing insane, but it's like we got to get a little better than that, right? But that was when I earned my pro status for natural bodybuilding and physique category. That was pretty good, but we got a lot of room to grow. Definitely. But that's what we're after, is improvement on that. Yep. So no dieting yet. Not quite yet. I'm gonna make some gains first. Boy, that gang, yep. So he's wonderful, but definitely shakes up your schedule and energy and schedule. Did I say schedule twice? Your sleep, energy, and schedule. So, but we're in a good spot right now. And we're in a good rhythm. So, good time to make some gains. I think I'm competing at 191. Really? How tall are you? And is 200 gonna be a pretty lean cut for you? And are you competing in bodybuilding or powerlifting? Definition makes you look so much bigger, maybe with your shirt off. Yeah, 200 pounds, that body would be big. Big. Ugh. Powerlifting, nice. Yeah, so you don't need to be real lean. Good. Yeah, you got this, man. You got this. Yeah. We got some powerlifters in the chat. I mostly focus on bodybuilding, but I mean, a great way to build muscle is to get stronger, so. I like to work out every day, Chris, if I can. When I still make big gains with just good workout and protein intake, you need to sleep. Sleeping is pretty important. It's when we actually grow. No. Yep. You're 6'4"? That's a big frame, man. You got this. So, what are servers shutting down for? How many hours should you sleep? I mean, I try to get at least 7 hours. 7 or 8, I think, is probably pretty good. Yeah. That's what bodybuilding everybody does. Yeah. Let's get in the gym. Authentication issues? Oh, okay. Yeah, they're good, huh, Spider Cow? Thanks for trusting me on that one, man. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see how it goes then, huh? If we're trying to play today. See how it goes. Yeah, the elbow thing is not a big deal, but it is kind of annoying. It wasn't feeling bad until we were doing 275. And that first set it felt pretty good. Then it started to get heavy. All good though. We'll work through it. Some blood in the area and call it good. If I have to take a break from benching this week, then we could. But we'll see how it feels. We could just do lighter for reps, and that would probably be fine for next workout. Although the heavy stuff today, like heavier stuff, felt fine. In terms of like my ability to lift it, like my strength was definitely there. So that's cool. That's very cool. Very good. Very good. Thighs are massive. Working on it, man. Working on it. Working on it. So Lawson, you could just like go to the gym and just pick, just work on machines and just do a bunch of machines that involve pushing stuff one day. The next day go to the gym, do all the machines that involve pulling stuff. The next day go do all the machines that involve leg stuff. And then pick your 3 favorites out of all those and just do those like a madman and rotate through those days. And then go from there. But you know, and if some days you just want to go to the gym and do cardio all day, sure. Just keep going to the gym every day. Create motivation. Just don't rely on motivation, but good music, good pre-workout can help you feel like it. Motivation just feeling like it, is that what you mean? But also setting goals. That's good too. Not making it mean something, making it matter to you. Making a decision ahead of time that you're going to get the job done, regardless of how you feel, and always knowing that it makes you feel better having done the work than not. It's easier to sit at home, but it doesn't actually make you feel better. What makes me feel better is going and getting the work done, embracing that challenge and getting after it. Sitting at home is easier, but it doesn't actually make you feel any better. Yep. We say that all the time. It's about discipline. Making a decision and sticking to it. Getting the job done. Feeling like it is nice, but it's not required. Helps on a gym bro? Sure. Yep. Yeah, just get on the, yep, bring your phone, watch the stream on the treadmill, there you go. There you go. For sure. Watch a stream, play a little phone game or something. Yeah. What's up, watch stream? What's up? Whew. I like having all you guys work out with. Wait, arch back makes more of a flat bench actually? Yeah. But then I also arch my back on a flat bench, so it makes it more of like a decline, so. It evens out. Yeah, it evens out. Feels good. I don't remember the cost. I've repressed the memory. I mean, colossal. Yeah, we just got to get a nice long bulk in. So far, so good. The food's still going in, easy. I'm still hungry for the meals, and we're still like going up the weight very comfortably. You don't need to go too fast, but everything is smooth. Feeling good, feeling strong. A little aches and pains from the elbow is all, but gotta keep an eye on that. But other than that, man, I'm doing pretty good. Kind of right where we want to be. It's not too hot right now, so training feels really good. It's good times, man. We got lots of wow stuff to look forward to. We're gonna be in a pretty exciting phase here pretty soon, guys. I mean, we're already in it, but still, only gonna get better. So let's just make an agreement between us all that I will not bench for like at least 3 days and see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. No benching for at least 3 days. Yeah. Best exercise for biceps? I mean, curls are great. Some close grip pulls, either from a neutral grip or a close grip pull-ups are good. Now I'm too chubby to be flexing with no shirt on. Drag curl, sure. Is that like a Quinn thing, Adme? Is that like a Quinn thing? Because you said it twice to make sure that I saw it. Yeah, maybe more, maybe. Like I said, this is a dream come true for me, so. Just glad we got it, you know? Glad we got it. Yep. Oh. Here we go. Yeah, you got it, Zolk. Yep. Yeah, we do. We definitely get some squats in, that's for sure. And is that Ronald for Ronald Coleman? Good old Ronald Coleman. Not quite that big. Thank you, though. Oh, man. Man, yeah, we definitely got this going before the pandemic, thankfully. Thankfully so. I imagine prices have come up since then, but, you know, like I said, it was a long time dream come true, man. Yeah, for sure. Whew. Man, oh man. Ugh. Wish I had your own garage. Yeah, we definitely didn't put the gym in until we had like our own place. Yeah. Yeah. They come in a 5-inch inseam or less? I'm not sure. On me, they usually fit about like that. Just enough room to see them quads. Probably perfect for a thunder-thighed individual like you, huh? Yeah. A combination of all of our, like, day-to-day content here on Twitch. But yeah, sponsors definitely help make that whole thing possible, yeah. For sure. Yeah. Pretty fantastic, but we're a bit diversified, which is good. But it all comes, you know, it's all based on the work we do with content creation here on Twitch and YouTube and stuff. Pretty cool. Well, we do have some wonderful sponsors, and they're all listed in the title there. So check them out, show them some love. Firmly stand by all their products and services. Ugh. Those are our long-term sponsors. We also have, you know, sponsored campaigns that we run on different games or products or services and whatnot. Those are always fun too. But yeah, the support directly from you guys, just with your viewership and the direct support from subs and whatnot, and bits and tips and stuff definitely is tremendous. So it all comes together to make this something we can do on the daily. Been doing it for a long time. I look forward to doing it for a very long time to come, you know. Definitely a dream come true for me. To share my adventures in the games and games with you guys. Hopefully have a positive impact. Share some knowledge along the way, right? For sure. Yeah, there was this really cute girl who I used to, you know, see at the gym that I worked out at. Definitely miss seeing her do squats and deadlifts, if I'm gonna be a bit of a creep about it, honestly. But yeah. Fortunately, she is my wife, so I get to see her at home instead of just the gym. But yeah, it was fun going to the gym with her. Yeah, well, I'm married to her, so you know it evens out. I still get to hang out with her, thankfully. Creep, yeah, I know. I'm a little bit obsessed with her. Not gonna lie. Oh man. Oh, Jenny's strong as hell too. She's strong as hell. Oh. It's so funny. Me and Jenny, we used to walk to the gym uphill in the rain, both ways. You know, we've been through it. Before we had a car. Literally. That was a big old hill. To and from the gym. First, the pull down is a tricep pumper. Walk both ways uphill. In the rain, go to the gym. Whippersnappers don't know how good you got it. It's true. It's true. That's how it is. Oh. Pump Master, thanks so much for the 42 months, dude. Alternating bicep flexes for you, brother. Yeah. Yeah. No, we gotta be casted for the God of War movie. That's what we need to do. Yeah. Yeah. Working on my Kratos God Killer physique. I mean, they already based the character off of me for the video game. The least they could do is let me do the live action too, right? Boy. Yeah. Come on, boy. The least they could do. I'm still waiting on my royalties check. You know? We can hope, we can dream. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, Mort saw right through me. He's like, he's gonna be setting up that it's his wife. Yeah, he saw right through me on that one. I didn't hear too much for that one to get through. Oh man. Yeah, if Archer gets his back and shoulders from his mama, he's gonna be in business, let me tell you. At night, that boy, he goes and snuggles with mama, drinks a little bottle, snuggles mama a little more, goes and brushes his teeth, and when he's all ready for bed, he has to go do about 10 minutes of straight jumping on his trampoline. It's part of his settling down for the night. He's got to go do about 10 minutes on the tramp. That's awesome, Mort. Getting that core strength, that's right. Yeah. He's got this little trampoline with like a little bar you can hold on to. He's got to do about 10 minutes straight on that thing before bed. He's so funny. I understand, man. I'm somebody who my dad used to yell up like, "Hey, quit doing push-ups and go to bed." I understand. Train for competitions anymore, just be big and healthy. I mean, all the three. Try to make some gains and be healthy, and I do want to compete eventually again, yeah. Yep. That sounds like this so big too. Yeah, you got them muscly meat legs. That's what I tell Archer. You got them muscly meat legs. Them little turkey thighs. Yep. He's got the thunder thighs. It's in his blood. That's awesome. Young master thunder thighs. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I do want to compete again. It's just not really competing during the pandemic is all, I guess, huh? Oh. I mean, you've seen him out here, Mort. You've seen him out here. Can't keep him out of the gym. Can't keep him out of the gym. Archer, he's picked up a 20-pound weight. He upright rows at 10. And he's picked up the 220s on the side of him, picked him up like that before. He's about it. He's about it. Yeah. Yeah. Now we got Archer's bar out here and everything. He's about it, dude. He's about it. He said, "Daddy, are you strong?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you like to pick up big weights?" I said, "I do." That's right. That's funny. Yeah, the Archer is more, it's a family name. More than naming after the cartoon, but yeah. Showing some respect to Jenny's side of the family, too. We're getting there. Oh. Yeah. Whew. Bleh. It is pretty funny to see their range of motion on squats. You know, they're just playing with their toys. They just plop down Perfect squat while they're just messing with their stuff. You know? It's like, yeah. Pretty awesome. So tomorrow, oh man, tomorrow we'll be doing some kind of rows, and I'll probably be doing the like lateral raises and stuff. Optimal range, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whew. Let's do a couple more things for today, and then we'll wrap it up. Let this elbow cool off. I think we'll be fine. If I take like, you know, our next bench session, if I either go light or do something else, I bet it'll be fine. It's just one of those kind of things that's kind of annoying, and if I don't let it rest, it might not get better, so we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. He never read a book in his life. Well, there you go. What's my weight? I'd say like 222 right now. Around there, around 222. Which is probably the best, 222 I've ever been, right? Pretty solid. Yeah, sturdy, yeah. Pretty half decent body composition too. We're definitely putting on a little bit of bulk, but not getting overly chubby, right? Yep. I mean, if you're a beginner, you can definitely still build muscle, get stronger, and lose weight at the same time. You can. It's hard to do that eventually, but right now you're in kind of a unique position where you can build fitness and also still lose weight. Yep. Yep. I would say so. Dropping your body fat to 8% is not something that you want to do for no reason, but I mean, the main thing is just that video right there. Yep. Smash that elbow and stretch them lats, yeah. Yeah. I'll trust you on that one. If I just give it some time to chill and doesn't get better, then maybe we'll look at some different stuff. Yeah, stretching them lats is always good though. For sure. Indeed. We'll be doing some lats tomorrow. Oh boy. We've been putting some pretty big back work in though. It's been good. It's been pretty good. Because if I press with my lats, it feels pretty good. Oh, nice. Yeah, you know what's up then, huh? That's good. Best tips for improving recovery time. 30 get back in shape is brutal. Feels like yeah, so if you're just getting back into it, like your recovery could actually like take longer and you're like more sore. as you're more consistent with your training, your recovery will likely improve, right? But of course, getting more, better food and sleep is good too. Water, creatine, electrolytes, those are all things that can help, but a lot of it is just you gotta get back into the rhythm. Yeah. Yep, sufficient protein, yep. But I would argue the main thing is probably honestly just need more time being consistent. Is 10 Coke Zeros bad? Over what period of time? Per day? You could probably find other things to drink. Probably cut that down a little bit. Trim that down. What do you think? Yeah. All right, trim it down a little. What are the pluses? That just means a completed set. So I can track it as I go. Just a completed set there. Because this is so hard. Yeah, you gotta like set yourself some goals and make a decision and be able to understand that when you're in that moment of, it's time to go to the gym, am I going to? And you kind of have that conflict. You just default to the decision you already made, which is, yeah, in these moments, I'm always gonna go. The decision is already made. Is full body a good approach for training or not? That's not my preference. Because I find that like the recovery isn't probably good for the amount of times I want to go to the gym, but you could try. I like a little bit more of a split though. Kind of extreme when I try to cut body fat, I'll do like 1 to 3 hours cardio a day, lift for like 2 hours. Yeah, that's probably not necessary. Have you ever like tracked your intake of calories? Because if you want to lose weight, I'd rather you be doing much more of a focus on your diet than doing 3 hours of cardio a day. The lifting is great, and if you want to play soccer, do that too, but just track your calories. Create a deficit just from eating a little less rather than doing 3 hours of cardio, and that's definitely can wear you out. Yeah. Definitely can wear you out. Let me just do a couple little baby sets of shoulders while we're chilling. I'm just gonna do just a few of these little teeny tiny light ones. Recommend carb cycling if you need to lose weight? I mean, you could. Doesn't really. Carb cycling doesn't give you an advantage unless it makes you like feel better in a deficit. But you could try. Counting grams a lot. Yep, definitely. Yeah, if it just feels better, yeah. Then that's fine. Carbohydrates are a great source of energy, but I would definitely rather you just eat a little bit less calories than spend 3 hours doing cardio. That'll wear you out. But measuring your food and tracking your food and sticking to an amount and seeing what happens is much better. Especially if you're trying to like improve your performance during that time too. If your goal is to like build muscle and gain strength, then I'd just eat a little less and do a lot less cardio. When I cover bodybuilding shows, what does my diet look like? A sustained deficit of foods that made me feel good that I like to eat. The sustained deficit is the name of the game. Yep. And I've dieted different ways, Yep. A few hundred calories a day? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you gotta let time do the work. You don't need to go into a crazy deficit every day. You just need to be consistent and let time do it. Yep. Definitely. But I've done low carb diets, I've done higher carb diets. done very high carb diets. Just kind of whatever works, whatever feels right at the time to get you through the diet. And whatever other demands you have. Yeah, I would say a 200 to 300 calorie deficit is a little small. I think a 2 to 3 calorie surplus is good for a bulk, but I would probably go more for a 500 or 700 calorie deficit. Yeah. That's like a gallon. I've never done like physical therapist stuff, no. Haven't worked that into the mix. Not that I don't think it has value, I just don't think I've ever like been in a serious enough situation to require that. But yeah. Does it rise or train like an athlete? Yeah, there's all kinds of ways to train. I definitely think that you should train in a way that you enjoy. It helps move you towards the goals that you're interested in. The kind of training that I do is kind of just a reflection of the way I like to work out. It's a way that I enjoy training, but also, you know, the goals that I have. But I think that my enjoyment of my working out and my training is a way bigger factor in the way that I train than like my bodybuilding goals, right? Because working out mostly is just like something I do to start my day to get myself, you know, oriented to be effective at what I want to do. So it's like my training is structured to help me be effective at life rather than my life being structured to help me be effective at training, right? Although there's definitely like a mix of the two, right? Like I try to get enough sleep to have good workouts, and I try to eat in a way that helps me have good workouts and stuff like that, but that's just because it like, you know, working out helps really establish that positive momentum for the rest of the day, right? Yeah. But I would say I probably trained like an athlete first. And now, as time has gone on, and I've done, you know, I'm not competing in, you know, traditional sports like, you know, I was in high school and college. Now I'm focused on like bodybuilding, I guess, is my sport. But once again, the bodybuilding is kind of a result of just the closest thing to the way I like to train, which is kind of like high volume and focus on time, you know, time and attention, mind-muscle connection, rather than just like moving as much weight as possible. In, you know, like you would in powerlifting or strongman, or doing as much weight as you can for time like you would in CrossFit or whatever. Usually I'm working out around between like 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. PST. There's some variability in that because the morning is like time that I spend hanging out with my baby boy, and sometimes he wants me to, you know, if me going to school with him will make the morning smoother for him and my wife, I'll do that. Strawberry kiwi, creatine, it's good. It's good. Working out is the best stress reliever. Don't need a therapist, just do the weight rack. Well, sometimes both is good. But if you don't need a therapist, that's good. But if you do need a therapist, that's fine too. That's good too. That's helpful as well. For sure. Rep range to build muscle. I think there's science to suggest that there's a lot of effective rep ranges as long as you're getting the right amount of activation. But 8 to 12 is a good one, but I definitely do a lot of work lower than that too. So, do you think strength training, higher weight, lower reps is important while trying to cut body fat or hypertrophy? I think if you're trying to lose body fat, lifting really heavy is hard because your energy is different and your leverages are different. And so I think that when you're doing a fat loss phase, you don't want to necessarily go into lightweight, but creating tension and creating like intensity through reps, I think is more in line with how I feel is best when I'm dieting. I don't feel real strong when I'm dieting. Am I on TRT? No. No, I'm good on that. But no, when your body is just in a deficit of calories, like, one, you don't have as much energy to lift with. Two, you're like, if you're getting leaner, your leverages change, right? So you don't want to just do no weight when you're dieting because you're going to lose muscle that way. But yeah, I mean, if you want to lean into the reps and the volume and hit some intense sets safely with a little bit higher reps, that's probably fine. Lifting heavy is more beneficial than light, right? But when you're in a deficit and you're weaker, I still think that you can create good tension on like 8 to 12s instead of going for like sets of 3 or things like that. But if you can still lift heavy when dieting, you should. Just make sure you do it safely, right? How many sets? I try to get like at least 10 working sets of the main stuff. Then I'll do some extra like isolation pumpers. Currently trying to lose weight, doing supersets of like 4 different reps. Combine the carbs. Like, sure, as long as you're in deficit. Mile sets. What would a mile set be? What would a mile set look like? Because when you say mile sets, I start thinking about mile repeats, like when I was a runner. But I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, mile repeats is the real deal, that's for sure. That's like your bread and butter for trying to get better at 5K or something like that. It's tough. But yeah, I think if you're specifically focused on like fat loss, like, you know, volume's good. Volume's good. 4 by 3,000. Woo! Stinging. Lower weight, max out on the first set. Yeah, I kind of train in the opposite way. I kind of like pyramid up to the heavier stuff. 15-second breaks. Oof, that'd be rough. It's like a burnout thing, huh? Yeah. Yep. All right, Thunder Thighs. Thanks once again for the raid, bro. We're wrapping it up here. We got to get ready to get some food going and hit the games. Sounds like WoW servers were having a bit of a struggle, but if we fired up around 1 p.m. PST, I think that's when I heard they were thinking about trying to get them rolling again. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks, so we'll see you next time, bro. We're out of here too. Let's get a couple little shoulder activators here. Yeah, because I could use all the shoulder work I can get. But we got to leave a little bit in the tank because tomorrow is back day, so we're going to be doing some rows. Some big rows. That'll be fun. But okay, guys, let's wrap it up here. I will see you back. Hopefully, around 1 p.m. PST, which is like 43 minutes from now. All right? That'll be the plan. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for helping us get our day started off strong with the 15 subbies and the top saying ascension from the Mr. Smith. Make sure you guys follow the stream if you haven't already. Follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. If you enjoy the fitness content and want to support it, make sure you subscribe to our games YouTube channel as well. And I will see you guys back here on this channel for some gaming in about 40 minutes. I'll see you guys then. Peace.